time to get you some trading strategies. CK Kunal Manas with us as always. So Kunal, welcome back. Good morning. And markets have been bouncing around while you've been gone. So what's on the radar today?
So good morning, Abha. Yeah, I think last 2 days it was a bit of an up and down movement on the indices, but net I think the index has come back to a flattish zone just around the 50-day moving average. I believe the indices break above the 50-day moving average and close substantially above it. I think that is where the chances of an uptrend picking up increases significantly. The options data has also been a bit mixed. I was looking at the options data since last 2-3 days, and it just about indicates that there have been first round of put covering or the shorts on the put side, which covered, and then it was a round of call unwinding as well. So when you're looking at such kind of fickle data in terms of trader positions, you just about expect that the markets itself or the traders itself are not clear of what direction the markets would take over the next 1 week or so, which is why I believe that it's high probability that the index could remain in a bit of a range. Two buy calls. The first one which I would suggest is about SPI. Now the stock yesterday managed to give a very marginal kind of swing breakout. It's still yet to give confirmation in terms of many price pattern breakouts, but many of the indicators on the hourly chart managed to give a strong breakout on SPI. So I'm expecting that even the prices, if it crosses past about this 326 mark, could move up significantly higher. So I'm suggesting a short-term buy on SPI, targets of 334, stop loss 319. The second is about Sun TV. Now we don't talk of this stock often in the media pack, but I believe Sun TV also yesterday gave a very strong price volume breakout. And if you look at it in the entirety of the last 1 month of price pattern, there was a rally of almost 10-15%, then a correction of 5 to 7%, and then come back again. So in this entire leg of the last 1 month, it just about indicates that the stock is forming a higher high and higher low pattern. So Sun TV is what I would recommend as a buy. Short-term targets of 520, stop loss 493.
All right, CK, what about you then? What's on the radar today?
Good morning, Abha. Good morning, everybody. Markets are fairly steady. I think that's the best we can say about it now. But what I take as a positive on the charts is the fact that the indices over Monday and Tuesday this week have been trading higher than where it closed in the last week. So last week, particularly on the Bank Nifty, we had a formation of what could be referred to as a bullish engulfing pattern. And when prices continue to trade above the bullish engulfing setup, then it's an indication of further continuation of the uptrend. We have not seen an acceleration early this week, but the very fact that indices, both Nifty and Bank Nifty, are able to sustain above or at or above previous week's high levels, I think that itself is a positive. Some small trigger here and there ought to be enough to take the markets higher. Now a 2-day high has formed on the Nifty futures around 12,180.85, and we are within hailing distance of that level on the SGX as of now. And if we take that out, I think we should run along to about 12,300 or thereabouts, and that should be good enough to create some upward traction in a lot of stocks which have already some sort of upside traction going on within them. So teeing off today with two buy calls. First up, Dr. Reddy, where selectively I think pharma stocks are in an uptrend, and they are inclined to go up selectively. So Divi's Laboratories is one of the stocks which has been on a bit of a tearaway, and Dr. Reddy has been consolidating its gain of recent times. Yesterday stock perked up and closed well for the day. I would believe that it can continue towards a price target of 3250, so initiate long with a 20-30 point stop loss. Second buy would be Balkrishna Industries. I had given this as a buy yesterday. We saw some upside price action. It's now retreated slightly to give us once again a chance to re-enter the stock at the current levels. I do believe that the higher targets at about 1165 await Balkrishna in the current market scenario. So this is a buy with a stop at about 1120.
Okay, that's a buy calling in on Balakrishna. And Manas, good morning. What about you?
Good morning, Abha. So since the undertone is bullish, I have two buy recommendations. So first one is a buy call on Gas Authority, because I feel that Gas Authority has already made a bottom near to 115, and yesterday it gave a confirmation of higher tops and higher bottoms. It broke its 100-day moving average with the higher volumes. So I think now it can test its 200-day moving average, which is placed near to 138, 139. So take a long position here. Stop loss should be around 124. And secondly, the buy call on Balkesh Industries, because on the closing basis, stock has given a fresh breakout, and very clearly, the stock has been making higher tops and higher bottoms on the level of around 757, 780 levels. Now, after this breakout, I think you can set the bigger target of around 1200 in Balkesh Industries. Take a long position here. Stop loss should be around 1110.